Race 4, Cape Turf Club Syndicate's maiden plate was won by number 8, RAF'S Rocket from the Dean Kenilworth yard, with Craig Zaki aboard. The son of Rafif is looked after, or his groom is William Bambiso, one of the very accomplished work riders in the Cape. So lovely that he looks after this horse and receives his R1,000 thanks to Hollywoodbets and Cape Racing. RAF'S Rocket coming off a little bit of a rest, and it was Craig Zaki who's joined me now, who was aboard. Craig, well done.
Thanks.
It was quite an interesting finish there. It was going to go anyone's way. Were you quite happy that you got the rails run?
I was. Look, I don't think it really mattered where I made my run. I just wanted to keep him straight, keep him balanced, and just get the best out of him. And I thought he hit the line well.
Did he looked that just keeping him ticking over to get to the end bit? Because was he in need of the run at all? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Funny enough, Mr. Kenilworth and myself thought he would need the run a bit. And then after the race, he wasn't really blowing, so it makes you think twice. But I must say, Mr. Kenilworth gave me some confidence. That second run was really good. He made up miles and just got touched off. And he said he was a little bit disappointed last time. They expected a big run, and he just obviously wasn't there on the day. But he's given that second run, he gave that finish today, and he's put his head where it mattered most.
He's a very strong-looking horse. Do you think that he'll progress from here, showing this bit of class?
Yeah, I think he's going to progress. So he feels like a horse who's going to go a bit of a trip, 18-10 furlongs, and maybe in time a little bit further. But he's done nothing wrong to date, and yeah, he should progress. Good
win, well done.
Thank you. Just well done to Mr. Kenilworth. To all the guys at home, they're a pleasure to deal with. Well done to Mr. Sherdliff, Mrs. Rupert and Kevin on course, really appreciate it. And to my sponsors, Maritz Fontaine and Vochelbos, Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
Conditioner trainer of RAF'S Rocket is Dean Kenilworth. You can come across and join me. But yeah, bit of wind about today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure.
With regards to this horse, even looking in the ring, I thought, oh, he might need the run. I know you normally back off your horses through August, but I thought a good win from him despite that.
You know, absolutely. I just gave the pre-race reports to Marsh and to Ghana Rupa, and I said, you know, my whole string I backed off August, brought him back, vaccinated. You know, I've heard the whole story, and I haven't galloped him, and I think probably he'll run a good race, but I just don't think I've got more exactly where I want them to be. And he was nominated the other day to run. I scratched him. It's given me an extra week, you know, with a bit of work back home on the cinders and the sand and things like that. But so well done to Marsh Sherdliff and to Ghana Rupert Drakenstein Stud and the managers here. And so everybody's thrilled. And I'm sure last time we fancied him strongly, we thought he would definitely win. You know, he ran a great race his second run. And I thought his third start, we thought he was really be a hard horse to beat, and he let us down badly, and we were a bit of shock. But that's how racing goes, you know. And I'm pleased Kevin was here to represent Gaynor, and Marsh probably sitting a bit of shock in America. Oh, he's in France now. Everybody's watching the rugby and things like that. But a fantastic, well done to the owners and to everybody involved. And he's by Rafif out of a mare who's out of Spring Lilac, who's out of the Rabia female line. And then we saw him at the Salle Jean and myself, and we looked at him. He had a huge court, and he's with us still. Yeah, still got to come up. So that was encouraging, and I think he can only continue to improve, and hopefully he'll go a little further.
Dean, well done.
Thank you very much. Kevin's here.
Yes, Kevin's going to come forward representing Drakenstein Stud, part owner in RAF'S Rocket. Well done, Kevin.
No, thanks, Vicky. Yeah, that was a lovely ride by Craig. I think he. You know, he said the horse was finding plenty, and you know, a really nice win. So obviously, congratulations to Marsh and to Gaynor, and to Dean and his whole team.
I think it's always encouraging. Like we spoke about this earlier in the day with horses that have ability, they show it, and then a little bit disappointing last of it today. I thought very impressive, despite the 12.50 maybe starting to become a bit sharp for him.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, you know, we were Dean was really scratching his head after the third start. I think he thought the horse couldn't lose, and he was very disappointing. So. I think he was sort of, you know, giving him a run here, maybe needed a little bit, but the horse found plenty, and yeah, it was a lovely win. So, you know, they do surprise you often.
They do indeed. Well done for the win.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Vicky.
Thank you very much to Kevin Somerville joining us, representing Drakenstein Stud, nominee Mrs. Rupert, and also Green Acres Trust the other owner involved, Marsh Sherdliff. Well done to Shadwell Stud for breeding the son of Rafif, being RAF'S Rocket. We've got MJ waiting in the parade ring with Louis Mqokwa, so looking forward to a comment from him.
Yeah, thank you, Vicky. Louis Mkoto has come and joined me. Louis, 2020 Vision, nice improvement from last time. Was not a great run.
Yeah, no, he's not a very big horse. He's quite a short horse, daisy cutting action. So when you're running in a softer Kenilworth, they never really enjoyed it. They just battled along. So that's why he ran like that, because he's a type of horse that, you know, he improves every run. But today the course is not so bad. You know, it's quite nice, a little bit loose, but it's not soft at all. So that's why I ran a much improved race. Just a little bit unlucky, but he's just getting better and better.
Certainly, horse to follow. He shouldn't take too long to win.
No, sure, especially on this run today. You know, this just proves that I didn't enjoy the going. The better the going is going to be, which it should. Well, not with the weather we're getting this weekend, my bad. But as long as he runs on the going that's on top, he definitely is a horse to follow.
Louis, walking out to sea, looking at all the Potjie stands there, have you had a whiff or something?
I think you're asking the wrong person. One thing I can tell you, it smells good when you canter down.
Louis, thank you very much for your comments. As Louis Mkoto rode 2020 Vision to quite a close finish. He got beat, or just got beat, and I'm sure he wouldn't take too long to win. Another horse who was quite lucky was the horse of Justin Snaith. It was drawn quite badly. Noonday Gun. He ran about 5th, but he was a bit unlucky. So maybe one also to have a look at. We're going to go back to the replay, race 4 at Hollywoodbets Durbanville.